Welcome to Sparkle and Shine Day 2. My name is Lori Luther and I'm the chairman of the board for A Better Way.
And I'm Teresa Clemens and I'm the executive director. I hope you enjoy.
A Better Way Crisis Center, how can I help you?
Hi, my name is Tracy Bemis Smiley, and I'm the Suicide Prevention Program Coordinator for A Better Way Services. A Better Way Services has been answering for the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline for over 14 years. When we started in 2007, we were answering for 9 surrounding counties. Now we are answering for 56 counties in the state of Indiana. The call handlers who answer for the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline receive thorough multi-day training so that they are ready and prepared for all cases on the phone. So far, for the year 2021, we have taken 5,700 phone calls from the National Suicide Hotline. Having the hotline available to individuals is very important for anyone who is in crisis, who knows someone who's in crisis, that has a loved one or a family member that they're not sure how to help. You do not need to be having suicidal thoughts or acting on those thoughts of suicide to use the hotline services. We are here to be able to talk with individuals, to help support them, to offer resources for their loved ones, and get them the help and professional support that they need. With that being said, we've also expanded our services to include chat and texting. We decided to accept the chat and texting services because that is a program that really reaches out to a younger population. Younger viewers prefer to text and chat rather than talk on the phone. We can get younger individuals reaching out through chat and text, asking for help and support during these really rough times and difficult years that they might be experiencing.
Hi, I'm Susan Volbrecht.
I'm John Volbrecht.
And I'm Donna Poltz with Poltz Volbrecht Homes at Coldwell Banker Real Estate Group.
Thank you so much for joining us in our support of A Better Way and the services they provide to our community.
Hi, I'm Tony Bond.
And I'm David House, and we're the volunteer coordinators here at Better Way.
And we have so many opportunities for anyone who might be interested in volunteering. We have children's services, indirect services, direct services, working with clients, as well as our hotline volunteers.
If you're interested in volunteering with us, please fill out our online application at abetterwaymuncie.org.
I, as an attorney, have had instances where I have represented A Better Way clients. I remember a case that was out of Winchester, Randolph County, which is an area that we serve. It was a young lady. She had been sexually assaulted by her boyfriend, and she was going to court to get a protective order against him because it was very difficult for this young lady to explain and tell and relive everything over and over again. I know that the client was very impressed and very glad that we were there. I was very elated to be able to help her and to see that there was a Better Way staff member with her each and every step of the way.
I think that's one of the things that's always been great when we have clients come in and talk to us, or we're able to interact with clients, is how thorough a list of services we actually have, that we're with you from the first time you even think about it, or you call on the helpline, or however you get to us, to where we eventually send some folks on their way to live their own lives.
Employees from A Better Way speak to us and just, tell us like what's going on and what they do on a daily basis. And it's just amazing to hear these stories, because you have no idea. This last board meeting we had, one of the gals that does the rapid rehousing, she spoke about this lady that had, she was finally able to get into her own home and everything that she had gone, and she just like almost broke down in tears when she was telling us about it. So, I really appreciate hearing those stories, and it really makes me happy that I'm a part of A Better Way and that I'm on this board.
Yeah, as a newer board member, I've been really impressed with the professionalism of the staff and the purpose and the focus of the organization on serving its clients. And just like your story, imagine if that young lady, going through the trauma that she had gone through, it ends up in the courtroom and has no support there at all. How's she going to navigate that kind of situation?
One of the things that I think was impressed upon me when I first got involved, I had donated to A Better Way for a long time before I ever was asked to be a board member, is the fact that many people associate A Better Way with a shelter for women and children, and it's much, much more than that. It is, yes, a shelter, but it is also a wheel of services that we provide to people. Moral support, as well as emotional support, financial support, whatever's needed. And I think that that's one of the reasons I like staying involved.
Hello everyone, I'm Kiana Clemens, Executive Director of the Ivy Tech Foundation here at Ivy Tech Community College for Muncie and Henry County. Ivy Tech Community College proudly supports A Better Way's Sparkle and Shine event. We are firm believers that the services provided by A Better Way to victims of domestic and dating violence and sexual assault are critical for our community. We often say that community is our middle name. Therefore, we are so pleased to partner with A Better Way to make a difference in the lives of those who call our community home.
Hi, my name is Jennifer Gibson with Northwest Bank. Northwest is proud to support A Better Way staff and volunteers for their incredible service to our community. We remain committed to shine even brighter to find a better way for those who need it most, when they need it most.
Hi, my name is Faith. I'm a suicide prevention specialist here at A Better Way, and I've been in this position for a few months now, and I have a bachelor's degree in psychological science.
My name is Travis Kelly. I am a chat counselor. I've been a chat counselor for about 8 months. I got my degree in psychology and religious studies, double minoring in human development and computer science.
So I first came to A Better Way as an intern. I really loved the environment here, and I've wanted to become a mental health counselor, so I thought delving more into crisis situations and talking to people one-on-one about their mental health issues would be a good position for me. So that's how I ended up as a suicide prevention specialist.
I wanted to be a chat counselor because it gave me a new look into really computer science and this aspect of getting help for people online rather than more of the traditional method of over the phone.
A Better Way provided me with a lot of training before I started doing suicide hotline and the chat line. I went through safe talk training, which took at least a couple of hours, just explaining how to assess for individuals that are experiencing suicidal ideation and how to create safety plans with them moving forward.
A lot of times on the chat there are younger people who are a little bit more anxious of calling in. So it's a lot more of situations with school or with parents.
And then hotline, like I said, is more adult individuals, and they do still struggle with some of the same issues, but there's also more things like, divorce or having to deal with the loss of a loved one that maybe some of our younger callers haven't experienced yet.
I think it's critical to offer these chat services because of the people who come on here. A lot of times they either don't have access to a phone so they can call, so they have to do it over the internet, or they're just so anxious already that calling in would just bring their anxiety even higher.
It allows people to reach out in a way where they may not be able to with hotline. So let's say there's a kid in class who may be having issues with peers or a panic attack. If they have that school laptop with them, they can connect with us and talk to us, even though with a hotline, they'd probably have to leave class, go on the phone. So it's great for them to feel like they can still talk to someone without drawing attention to their situation.
I think a particular story that I remember really well is somebody who was in college who was struggling, especially during COVID. They were also having some relationship difficulties. They were really active in helping create a safety plan for them, but they didn't really have any idea of where to get started for help. So talking to them, helping them contact the counseling center on their campus, as well as set up some off-campus solutions when it came to over the summer, I think really helped get them back on the track and on the path that they wanted to get on.
Well, there was one day on the chat line I connected with a young girl who was in middle school dealing with a lot of bullying from her friends and just feeling like an outcast in her social circle. And we talked about ways to cope with that and set boundaries. And by the end of the chat, she was starting to feel a lot better and knew how to move forward in a positive way.
I would say it is really difficult to reach out. It brings a lot of anxiety, I'm sure, but just remember that everybody here, they are here to want to help, they are here to listen, they are here to help you and make sure that whatever you're going through, you have the resources available, you have the plan in place to where if it does get overwhelming again, then you have a better plan to approach it and make sure that it doesn't get as overwhelming as it is now, so you can get back to where you want to be in life and the path that you want to be on without the pain or the suffering that you've been experiencing.
Thank you so much for tuning in. We have exciting news at A Better Way. We are expanding. We will be serving 3 additional counties in the near future, including Fayette, Union, and Wayne. This is big news for us, and I hope you'll stay tuned.
Again, thank you very much for joining us for these last 2 days of Sparkle and Shine. So one of the things that you may not know or may not have heard over the last couple days is that A Better Way is entirely run by receiving monies from grants and donations. So it's very important that we have your support so that we can continue doing the wonderful things that we do for our community and for our clients. So we hope that you will open your hearts and your purses. Thank you very much.